Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And to our old subscribers, good to see you again. So today we are going to draft a simple gown with this beautiful lace fabric and this beautiful neck design. So it's a very simple style, just the neck design that's so different from my other tutorials. So for the start, we are going to make a straight line here. So meanwhile, you're going to fold the fabric into two, and in order to know the amount of fabric to fold is you divide your fullest part of your body, which is the hip, by 4. Then you can add some allowances. Then it depends on how free you want the gown to be. So for me, I've folded about 17 inches. So let's get started. We're going to draw a straight line. If you're familiar with my videos, you know that I do this a lot. We draw a straight line at the top. Then you insert your neck, your shoulder measurement here. So this shoulder measurement I'll be using is 16. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. This 8. Then our chest line, which is our armhole divided by 2. My armhole is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So from where the shoulder measurement ends, you draw a line downward. So that's the armhole line. The vertical line is the armhole line. Then the horizontal line is the chest line. I do this a lot. If you are familiar, if you've watched my previous videos, you realize that I do this a lot. Then you need your shoulder to waist measurement. My shoulder to waist measurement is 17. I'm actually using my own measurement. Then you can use any measurements of your choice. It's either your customer's measurement or your own measurements. It depends on the fabric you're making. So from my shoulder to waist is 17. My shoulder to hip is 24. And I'm going to be using the whole length of the lace material. So I won't bother to measure the length. So we draw the horizontal line from where we measure, from the point where we measure from our shoulder to waist. So it will serve as the waistline. Then here, where we measure, the point where we measure from shoulder to hip, it serves as the hip line. Then the length remains unchanged. So we drop the shoulder slope. Because our shoulder is not straight, it's a bit slopey. So to drop the shoulder slope, we come down by 1 inch here from where our shoulder measurement ends. Go down by 1 inch. Then from here to down to the point where the armhole line ends, we divide it by 2, which is 8. Then the middle part is 4. So in order to draft the front sleeve, if you are familiar with my video, I think this shouldn't be a problem. So you come in by 3/4 of an inch here for the front, but for the back is just ½ inch. Then on my chest line, which is this, I'll measure my bust. My bust is 44. Then divided by 4 is 11. Then plus 1 inch sewing allowance plus 3 inches. You know, I've been adding 3 inches all along, so just the same inches. And the length remains unchanged. Then I can now join the points from the bust line to the waistline and the hip line. Then from the waist to the hip is a bit curvy, it's not straight, so I'll just do this here. Then here is not straight as well, then I will kind of give it a little bit off. Then the down part remains unchanged, just that I'll make it a little bit taper. I'll just draw the line from here down here. So we can now concentrate on the neck. So because we are using this material for the neck design, I would like to use this material to cut the neck, so at least it can be of the same size. So this is the front pattern, so we can cut this. You can use this neck design to cut the neck, and it should be okay. It's not necessarily you do it like this, but I just feel like doing it like this. Is you can actually cut the neck of your choice, but of course it will be round. Then attach this design on it. So before we do that, we have to do our shoulder slope. So in order to draft our shoulder slope, we do the 3 by 3 standard measurement of the neck. 3. You don't really have to come down by 3 since we are using this to cut the neck. So we now draw the shoulder slope this way. Then I can now use this design to cut the neck. So that means the neck is just 4, almost 4 by 7. So to me, it might be a little bit, it's still okay anyway, because I don't want my cleavage to show. So for me, it's still okay. I'll just go ahead and cut it. That's it. Then for the shoulder slope, just leave about 0.5 inch just for attachment. Meanwhile, we forgot to cut the sleeve part. To make the sleeve part. So we join this with this to this. So that's for the front part. Yeah, and you cannot go ahead and cut. So we can actually use this front part to cut the back part. So we'll cut the back part now. So this is the front part. So we just place it on the fabric. So I wouldn't want the neck of the back to be as low as this. So I'll just come down by 1 inch here. So the wideness remains the same for the front and the back. Then for the armhole part as well. So we'll just come in by ½ inch instead of 3/4 of an inch. In our previous videos, we do this a lot, so for those that have watched the previous videos, it's not a new thing. It's actually a simple style that you can actually sew within and her. So remember, we came in by 3/4 of an inch here, but just here we just come in by ½ inch, so it will be somewhere around here. That's it. We are coming. We are done with the cutting. This is the back part and this is the front part. So in order to differentiate the back, of course you will know it because the neck is quite different. So I'll sew it and let you know the outcome, okay?